Hey, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here. Once you have gotten your food journaling going, you're measuring in grams, you know exactly how much food you're eating, you're inputting it into the nutrition program. You've got to look at my calorie range. I'm starting to get my calorie range in the right spot. I stop eating when I hit, start hitting too high. I go, oh no, I did it for the day. Guess I did it. You're hitting that calorie range. You're really keeping track. Well, the next thing to look at is protein. All right, so you're going to look at that protein level. And so the best way to look at that is to go into the program. And I like going to the top of the day. There's a little pie graph thing. You click on that, and it'll kind of give you a report card of the day. It'll basically give you a nutrition label for the day. And in there, you'll see your protein level. And so the protein level that we're kind of be shooting for there is, we've talked about a whole bunch, 0.64 to 0.9 grams of protein per pound of body weight. All right, so we're looking at, for most people, we're looking at 100, up to maybe 150 grams of protein even. And for me, a lot of times I'm actually trying to hit a little bit higher, than that on protein levels. For most people, protein, oftentimes I've seen protein in the 30s, 40s, or 50 grams. And the idea of even the thought of being able to build back some of the muscle that you've lost over the decades is just not going to happen until you hit closer to that 100-gram level on protein. And so you go 100 grams. Yeah, that's going to take, at least 20 per meal, maybe more like 30 per meal. And for somebody who's getting a little bit higher, I maybe more towards like the 50 per meal, as I'm doing that. So you're going, that's how much per meal I need to get if I'm going to try to put it all together and make 100 grams of protein. In fact, the better you spread it out, the more full you will be also. You'll be quite a bit more satisfied eating that way. Now, sometimes people balk at these larger numbers of protein-dense foods. But the funny thing is, oftentimes we don't balk at the bag of potato chips we just finished. And that was a huge amount of calories, a ton of food. It's just, it was, I guess, more socially acceptable, to eat some of those things and to eat high on those things. But if you start eating high on the protein, you'll notice that you'll have less cravings for the carbs and other things as well. All right? Have fun. Be safe. God bless.